Okay, so obviously Jordyn's my cousin, and obviously I know Ben because of my cousin. So
Jordyn's my cousin too.
Are you guys siblings?
Yes.
So that's why we know.
So you know.
Yeah. First cousins.
And then give me together or individually, give me your favorite story with either Jordyn or Ben or both.
My favorite story is when I knew they were hooking up at WeFest. Someone told me the day after. I don't know if it was a couple weekends ago after that they hooked up at WeFest. That I was at a party at my high school. One of my best friends, and he showed up, and we were playing beer pong, and I wasn't too happy that he's the one that showed up at the beer pong because I knew about the WeFest that they hooked up at. So I think later on the night I think we got along, but I was still pissed off at him. He was my partner at the beer pong, and I didn't talk to him at all during the beer pong. So I think he knew the message that I was sending. So I don't know about you, but
First time I ever heard about Ben was the weekend after WeFest, and Jordyn could not stop talking about this guy that she met. It was her dad's wedding to her stepmom. She's like, I met this guy, he's from WeFest, and I was like, okay, that's awesome. And then all of a sudden, they're dating. 5 years later, now they're married.
Well, I'm Leah. I'm the little sister of the bride. I think my favorite memory with Ben, I came home one day and I asked if worms were extinct, and Ben asked me if I was a different kind of stupid. And that's when I really realized that he was going to be a part of our family and that we were going to be like siblings. And my favorite memory with Jordyn, my gosh, there's so many. I think just for like shits and giggles, I'll say we went paragliding in Mexico or Dominican, yeah, together. And that was something that me and her just did, which was really fun. I would say I know they're the best couple because Jordyn's way more organized, I think, than Ben, and Ben is way more laid back and is like, man, whatever, it's fine. And I think that they balance each other out, and they make they're very it balances really well. So if Jordyn's really stressed, Ben can calm her down, and if Ben needs a little kick in the butt, then Jordyn can give it to him, and that's been since day one. And I think that's probably my favorite, what I've really noticed about them.
So we had gone to whatever this event was called. I don't know. It was a big party.
Mankato.
It's something in Mankato, and we went out to the bars after a full day of not drinking because we're good people. We went out with her roommates and everything, and Jordyn and Ben got me to sing karaoke with one of their roommates, Life is a Highway. No one told me it was a 5-minute song. So I obviously had to get the crowd involved because I'm only going to sing the chorus. And that was one of my first interactions with the both of them. So I truly cherish that moment.
Mine's not quite as funny, but maybe a little more sentimental. So I was Ben's mentor at work when he started his professional career as an engineer. And so I started training him, and right away I just realized how intelligent, how good of a guy he was. And it made me realize how lucky I am that he kind of fell in the right spot. Ever since we started working together, we've just been super good friends and super grateful for that. And just it was so obvious right away how awesome of a person Ben was, and I'm just so grateful for our friendship.
I wish I could be more specific, but just tailgating at Iowa State. It's all lost on me, but I know I had a good time, and I know it was because of you two. Thank you.
It was 2 years ago. It was his birthday. We were golfing. We did 18 holes, fairly not sober. We got onto the 19th hole of ours, and he started puking on the tee box.
Ben was struggling
so hard. Tears coming out of his eyes.
Shanked his drive.
He shanked his first tee shot, like straight right. Chucked his club into the woods.
Baseball swing into the woods.
I went into the woods like knee deep into some shit and found his club for him. And he was like, woke up in the next morning like, "Where's my 9-iron?" I'm like, "I got it in my bag, buddy."
Yep.
And he was so happy. That was my favorite story about Ben.
My name is Olivia Yost, and Jordyn and I went to school together, grade school. We have been together all throughout high school as well. And I met Ben through Jordyn after they met. I just want to share a little story about Jordyn. Jordyn is the kindest soul on earth. However, she did at one time give me some not so great advice, but it ended up working out in my favor. So here it is. Senior year of high school, we decided that it was a good idea to go and have a lot of drinks after our last prom. And me being the goody two-shoes that I was, I decided that I needed to lie to our athletic director when he called me in after I got turned in for drinking. And Jordyn reassured me that that was the best decision that I made because Mr. Westfall surely did not want to discipline me. He did not want to do the paperwork. And I certainly saved him from a lot of work by lying to him about that evening.
Fantastic. Did you get in trouble?
No, I did not get in trouble.
She was right.
Yes, Jordyn was right, always right. Jordyn is always right.
First year that I met Jordyn was the year that Ben brought her over, I believe, for a holiday. And when I met her, my brother lit up. Everything about him changed. He was wonderful. I have never seen my brother so open to people. And Jordyn did that for him. She was everything and anything. And not to mention when I knew she was it and there was no discussion about it, and then I met her, I was like, "Oh, this is the hook, line, sinker girl." I said to him, and I quote, "Do not F this up. She's it. You cannot get another one like this. She's perfect." And he said, "I am going to try with every ounce of my being not to do that." He said, "She's it. I know it." And my brother and I have never been mushy-gushy, but when it comes to Jordyn, that girl makes him mushy-gushy in the best possible way and made me cry today at their wedding in the best possible way because I know they love each other with all their heart and soul. I could never be happier for the two of them, and I just gained the best sister-in-law I could ever ask for.